Hi, my name is Javier Alejandro Diaz and I'm going to talk about the telecom market structure of Germany. So first of all, we have this country description. Germany has one of Europe's largest telecom markets with a population of more than 82 million. The penetration in the broadband and mobile sectors is about average for the region. The German mobile market is the largest in Europe and the number of subscribers approaches to 117 million, and the main driver for growth is in mobile data, with the number of mobile broadband subscribers having increased rapidly in recent years on the back of universally available 3G infrastructure and extensive reach of LTE networks. So about the regulatory framework, the main law governing the operation of the telecom networks and the provision of telecom services is the Telecom Act. The Telecom Act now also contains rules on consumer protection, data privacy, IT security, and data retention, and further general regulations regarding the provision of telecom services. The competent regulatory authority for the telecom sector is the Bundesnetzagentur, or the Federal Network Agency. This agency is the national regulatory authority regarding the telecom related issues such as rates, spectrum allocation, and data privacy. In addition, the Federal Data Protection Officer has authority in telecom-related privacy matters. About the telecom market statistics, so we have the bundled products. Bundled products consisting of three services usually include a TV component in addition to a broadband connection and telephone service. The packages with four services also include a mobile component. In the mid-2016, the Deutsche Telekom and its competitors provided around 30 million bundled products. The number of customers with packages consisting of two services fell to approximately 20 million. About the mobile communications, so the subscribers at the end of 2016, there were 129.9 million SIM cards activated by network operators. A share of 7.7 million SIM cards were used for data communication between devices M2M, and statistically speaking, each inhabitant has around 1.6 SIM cards. So around 730,000 SIM cards were used at a fixed location, and the number of LTE SIM cards in active use has increased to around 39 million by the end of 2016. Active postpaid cards accounted for a share of 60% at the end of the 2016 compared with 58% in the previous year. So about the traffic volumes and usage, the mobile broadband in 2016 and 918 million gigabits of data were transmitted via mobile communication networks. Text messaging, the number of text messages sent fell to 12.7 billion in 2016 compared with the 16.6 billion in 2015. Owing to the growing number of smartphones, the text messages are increasingly being replaced by messaging. About the call minutes, some 115 billion minutes of outgoing calls were made by mobile subscribers in Germany in 2016. So here we can see the subscribers and penetration in mobile communication networks. A significant share of increase in registered subscribers in 2016 is due to changes in the counting method used by one provider. So we can see the blue bars are the number of subscribers, or the SIM cards, in million, and the orange line is the penetration, the percentage. So as we can see, for the 2016 we have a penetration around the 157%. And here we can see the mobile data volumes, millions of gigabits. So as I told you before, for the 2016 there are 918 million gigabits transmitted. The mobile network operators, so the mobile market is dominated by a tripoli of operators led by Telefonica Germany and followed by the Telekom Deutschland and Vodafone Germany. Telefonica's acquisition of E+ created an operator which by early 2016 had more than 44 million subscribers, while Telekom Deutschland had almost 42 million and Vodafone some 30 million. There is also healthy competition from an increasing number of resellers. This has placed pressure on voice and data tariffs, resulting in lower average revenue per user. There is also increasing activity in 5G, with Telecom intending to provide 5G across its networks from 2020, and Telefonica Germany also active in deploying a 5G antenna solution. About the mobile virtual network operators, so we have 36 branded resellers that use E+ networks, 45 virtual operators that are using the O2 network or the Telefonica network, 20 virtual operators that are using T-Mobile network, and 40 virtual network operators that are using Bitstream or Vodafone networks. All of these virtual network operators are offering prepaid and postpaid services. About the spectrum, so here we can see the blue bars are the spectrum assigned and the orange bars are the spectrum that were examined by the federal agency. So here we can see that for the mobile services we are between the 1.5 gigahertz to the 2 gigahertz. In this we can see the spectrum assignation by the frequency, and from the 700 megahertz to the 2600 megahertz. And finally, the challenges are vectoring, upgrading Cooper lines for faster internet, the mobile network standards into the 5th generation, interoperability in broadcast transmission, the progress in intelligent transport system standardization, international cooperation, so this means the abolition of roaming charges, it's near, the net neutrality on the internet versus specialized services, international spectrum management, this goes to the M2M communication, Internet of Things, Industry 4.0, and the digital dividend, provision of additional spectrum from wireless microphones in the 1300 to the 1350 megahertz, and these bands were concluded, and the provision of the 700 megahertz band for mobile broadband applications.